Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, Conservationists Only Live Once. Here, pretty much back at home because, well, I just came from home. Because in between parts, well, I just needed to tinker with my Gauss rifle. Because last time, I got a Gauss rifle. And it seems like something that would just have happened a long time ago, but it's taken a while. We can't actually see it in third person. There we go. Gauss rifle. It's so nice. I went back, took the scope off, but other than that, it's actually looking pretty good. The Gauss rifle that we're sitting on right now, about time, is, yeah, already having the shielded barrel, recoil compensating stock, capacitor boosting coil. I did a short scope on there, and we don't have a silencer yet, but yeah, soon enough, we'll be able to have access to gun nut rank 4. Today, I think we're going to put it through its paces by going on vacation. Last time over at Bunker Hill, we literally killed everyone. Father's not too happy with us, but we don't care, and we especially don't care because he's asking us to get on top of the building. We don't have a jetpack, again, yet, but what have we got? There's a certain amount of hubris that comes into play once I get a Gauss rifle that I feel like I can take on the world, but I feel like I can take on the world. Yep, seems to have worked out. I've been trying to figure out who's eaten all my food, and it's just because this place can't be bothered to pick their own food. And just setting this place up so they're not rebelling against me, the pesky peasants. Yeah, a level up. So in between parts, yeah, I did bring a gun nut up to rank 3. We've got 2 level ups in the bank, and I did do a switch out of a few items. I finally got around to working on the 50 caliber sniper rifle with the silencer on it, put a recon scope on it, and oh, it's a bear. Okay, I could just do this. Just to be sure. So bear shouldn't see me even though this is pretty obvious. It is essentially a stealth boy, isn't? Okay, I say that and immediately start getting into caution. That's fine. It's bright. That can be the thing. So then, besides the combat rifle and the sniper I finally got around to working on, yeah, it's 50 caliber. We've got a few bullets for that. It's just a little slightly heavier hitting item that we can pull out. Gauss rifle, the plasma gun. I'm not taking the laser gun with me. There's just too much overlap between my guns currently. Well, that's a neat trick. Anyway, to get to Nuka-World, you're going to make your way to Fort Hagen. From there, you're going to not really enter the compound, but stay along the outside to the right, the fences. Now, over in these buildings, past the red rocket, there can be a random spawn, sometimes a fight, so do be careful. Check your hidden brackets every now and then, but we look nice and safe and sound. Now, a few things to keep in mind. If you're going there via Vertibird, there's always some people that shoot at you. Sentry bots down there, random raider over there. But when it's a conservationist run and you're walking, because you can't actually get Vertibirds, you have to keep an eye out for the Mirelurks at this lake. Make sure you don't get them too pissed off. Now, going into Nuka-World, I usually do have a jetpack by now, but I don't think there's really too much in there that requires a jetpack. When I'm clearing out the parks, obviously, I utilize the jetpack way too much, but yeah, we should be good getting in there, getting through the gauntlet. And this area coming up, well, I think the best thing to do would actually be to bust out some jet and bout time, because yeah, it's time for a bout. So a Psycho Jet plus just the ability to hit everyone before they go into any amount of cover. Single shots on the body. Give me that sweet shot on the Assaultron. I think the guys up top are not going to be able to find me too easily. Now, the safe thing to do would have been to mark everyone up and take them out very carefully, but honestly, they weren't going to be able to return fire too quickly. I think we handled that just fine. And for once, I'm not going to be able to jetpack up there, so let's go up the old-fashioned way. Up the Rebel. Third person to find a person's back turned to us. And we're doing fine with a body shot. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful gun in its... This is a pretty powerful gun in of itself. 50 caliber, 172 versus 153. Plasma gun, a couple 145s on that, looking pretty good. About time. 518. My Gauss rifle, I've just been waiting for that for a while. Of course, all of this is under the effect of 50% adrenaline, so as soon as we sleep, we'll have issues. And honestly, I should have checked if that was a legendary. I don't think it was, but I've thought that before and probably missed out on things, so let's do a quick look. Nope. And this person should have... Who has the stealth boy? That's strange. I could have sworn there's always a stealth boy, but oh well. Now, of course, one drawback is I'm at 226 out of 285 for my carry weight. I'm not going to be able to pick up too much stuff in the actual gauntlet itself, and it's going to be kind of hard to get plenty of stuff back from Nuka-World easily, at least, so keep an eye on that. I think plasma rifles are the way to go.
They're going
to what? And off to Nuka-World.
Please stand clear of the door.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet.
Fresh meat indeed. Okay, so the thing about the gauntlet is, yeah, usually it's not too much of an issue. Of course, this thing, I do love it. Insane Shacklador. Teaching me about this. You just get a get out. You're done. You're free. There are some bugs around that, so go check out how you do that. The Insane Shacklador has a nice little walkthrough, but we're not going to do that. No, we're going to do things the old, hard-fashioned way. I wouldn't mind killing at least a few of these guys. Only 23 experience. I'm pretty sure that that's Nuka Cherry. Can't be for sure, though. But yeah, let's get started with just some jet. And we should be able to make it in here. Everyone's waking up. We would have been able to get through here faster, but it's fine.
Knows how to dodge some bullets. Good thing that's not all we got in store for him.
Now, of course, there is going to be some radiation. I don't need to worry about that too much. We are looking very healthy on our radiation.
Still alive, but don't let that get you down. The gauntlet's still got plenty in store for this one.
I heard a bunch of shooting down there. And, ooh, yeah, radiations are, what, 1 a second? That's not good.
It's decision time. All doors lead to death.
Okay, take another jet. Keep an eye on just how much water we've been needing. Get the key and get over here.
Little Vic is about to get roasted like a squirrel on a stick.
I am enjoying the fact that Chemist is boosting just a little bit the durations. And then, of course, in here, take care of that. Plasma is probably the thing that I want to use on these. Well, use the plasma as long as you don't miss. How about that? Seems like a reasonable thing to do. And I missed again. Okay. I deserve to be shot by these things. This is ridiculous. Anyway. So this is where I usually have a jetpack and start to need to actually remember to do things a particular way. Can't kill those guys. And I'm really thinking that I can kill the alien. It's not a creature, it's a robot. So alien. And that didn't work whatsoever. Good, 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 good. Okay, it's in caution and it's looking right at me. But that's okay. And then up here, just grab the fusion core and be on your way.
Time for things to get dangerous. See if he survives what's next.
Here, I think I will try to pick up a lot of the mines. They're useful, I suppose. Even though I probably have way too many at home anyway.
I knew we should have put turrets in there.
Would have made things slightly more interesting, for sure. Now, the next area is definitely going to be a little more tenuous. We're not going to be able to pax every single Mirelurk hatchling and Mirelurk that comes out, so we need to be a little worried about that situation. I think just a stealth boy to get through there and have them all stay downstairs in the cave in the pit is the way to go. I mean, of course, if you had a jetpack and could just hop to each one of these things, and then the... is it master or expert?
We're all gonna die of boredom.
Okay, fine. I won't commentate on the run. Anyway, stealth boy, we have 14. Let's just jump down here. Nice and slow. This is fine. This is fine. Everyone wakes up. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. They shouldn't come up here without a reason, is what I'll tell myself. Because I can't let them get into here. If they get into here, then it's because I opened up the door, and they're coming into here with all the explosives. So, let's be very careful moving forward. Honestly, I'm just going to move ahead quickly and get all of the traps undone. Without traps, these grenades are useless. And the Mirelurks seem to have not done anything.
Doesn't matter what you do. The gauntlet gets them all in the end.
So, plenty of grenades, plenty of loot, plenty of things that I actually like using. Pretty effective. I had some good kills so far this run. Let's grab as much as possible. And now we're at the room with the gas. So, normally, I think a combination of stealth boys and hazmat suits can get you through here, but I will be using the friendly fire in this situation. Probably should also be drinking some water up. That's gotten a little out of hand. And sure, the food just to be sure. Parasites are painful. And also, make sure you're actually going to the pack syringe. And I think we're good to slip on our hazmat suit. And from here, what we're going to need to do is be incredibly careful. Because, yeah, we're going to need to shoot enemies quick enough to get through this entire thing back into our power armor once we're done.
Who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
I'm explaining things. Give me a second. So, yeah, this is going to be jet, hazmat suit, and wasting some pack syringes, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now, one last thing is the Mind Cloud syringe won't really work here because I'm going to need to get back into my power armor, which is going to be a moment of not being in hidden, so I want to make it through this entire thing without having to, be not in hidden the entire time. So hopefully this works, but yeah, let's see what we can do. The hazmat suit protect me.
He's clever. Time for a little reality check.
As soon as we start doing this,
Vic can kill the gas before the gas kills him.
okay, we're going to be doing this as quickly as possible, and with a jet. Getting this taken care of over here, getting this taken care of, and you go down as something that is not hostile, and you are friendly. Let's get over here, and you two in here, please, faster. There we go, there we go, perfect, in here, faster, faster, faster. Okay. security door controls. Let's try to get back to our power armor before we lose our chance. So, no killing of the rad roaches. Back in here, come on. Faster. Faster. A little bit. Just a bit faster. Pep to your step, maybe. Okay, we're definitely going to need to walk by them now, aren't we? Yep, hidden brack. Okay, caution. Just nice and chill. We might have made it. Caution is fading.
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
Okay, I will, but I think the stealth magazines might have finally come into play a little bit.
That's right, Vic. Breathe that fresh air in while you can.
Okay, did have to use a few syringes, but not the end of the world. Now, I don't want to run by these people in a stealth boy. These wonderful, wonderful animals, these creatures. And from there, then make them go berserk trying to find something that just walked by them. And that could lead them into some turrets, some people with guns, some grenades, all that stuff. So I'm going to wait for a good time to see. Yeah, that ant's headed back over there. I'm going to just see if there's a good time to let them all not be in the same place right there as possible. Okay, the enemies are behaving a little strangely. The glowing ant is still moving.
While we're young here.
You've got a point there. You have definitely got a point. I'm thinking we just might have to blow 2 stealth boys instead of 1 on this last little bit. It might just be worth it to, yeah. Nice and carefully go around here.
What was that? What the?
I need to get in here before... Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me. So...
Well,
danger, hidden... Okay, we're good.
Get your ass down to COLO cars. The main event's about to begin.
So the raiders were getting a little trigger happy, but they hadn't fired yet. So the ants, I know with 100% certainty, are still alive, and they are fine. And yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, boss.
Finally. Now go shut off that damn alarm. All right, Gage. Let him through. Something tells me I'm really gonna enjoy this.
Okay, so we picked up at least a little bit of food. And what do you got? Only potatoes? Okay, fine. Yeah, we picked up the squirt gun. Let's get this on with.
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive. So listen up.
I'm entirely uncertain of that.
I already grabbed that. I'm armed and ready to go.
Gotta admit, I didn't think you'd be so excited to find out a squirt gun is the key to saving your life.
Consider it done.
That's what I liked. Alright, it's time.
Okay, and of course there is the fact that this weapon, the squirt gun, is a single type of weapon found in the game. It's unique, and it has a legendary prefix on it. Disables Colter's power armor that no other weapon has, so of course we can't use it, clearly. And yeah, we're used to doing things a certain way, where we're taking a couple different perks. So previously, there's a couple ways to do this. You take Pain Train, you run up to him to the point where they just fall over. Sprinting into enemies hurts and staggers them, and bring that up to knocks them down. That's pretty far out of my way. That's a lot of level ups that I'm not going to be getting. Of course, the other way, a sniper, it's a fun perk, definitely. Chance of knocking down your target, you just unload a few rounds onto him, and he should be knocked down, and then you can just walk straight up to him and do a little bit of a fast one, pickpocket. But I've only got enough level ups for 2 pickpockets at this point. So yeah, we're kind of out of options when it comes to how we deal with him. So unfortunately, we'll have to struggle a little bit.
Are you ready for blood? And the pack, are you ready for things to get wild? Operators, are you ready to see me notch another?
And if you pause in between him doing his things, then the crowd dies down enough that once he talks about the operators, you can really get the half-hearted applause from the operators.
Are you ready?
Just clap, 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 clap.
Let's do this!
Okay, believe it or not, I'm not actually ready to die. But yeah, the thing with this is, once you step into this arena, you go into caution for at least a moment. And then from there, he wants to find and kill you. So let's do that under the guise of a stealth boy. Just for, you know, the sake of being nice and careful.
And the slaughter has begun.
Slaughter has begun. Caution. He runs around, does his thing. Probably didn't need the stealth boy if he's going that way. But just to be sure. Okay, back into hidden. I don't know if this is going to be 30 seconds, but we can walk straight up to him. Hopefully 30 seconds isn't that short. Pickpocket, and put a lovely... I have so many fragmentation grenades. Let's just do one of those. And it's live. We turn around, and he doesn't know what to do with himself. So, yeah. You don't need to actually knock him down. As long as you are just patient and stealthy enough, you can just walk up to him and plug a grenade in his pocket.
What the hell just happened?
You saw it. We all saw it. Colter's dead. We've got ourselves a new overboss.
This guy? Are you sure, Gage?
Yeah, I'm sneaky. So now we just need to make it through the incredibly boring, long-winded, talking to all the raiders. I'll try to condense this a little bit.
What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
Death by squirt gun. I'd love to see the message on his tombstone.
Tell me about it.
Okay, taken for a ride. Now, yeah. What we're going to be doing from here is looting, consolidating, talking. Yeah, it's going to be pretty haphazardly slapped together. And trying to make my way over there. I'm overtired. That's unfortunate. Nuka-Cola. I was looking so hard for you, but yeah. I should have come here a long time ago if I wanted to have some nice, easy Nuka-Cola.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah?
What I'm going to be doing is pretty much making this an intermission. Yeah, what I need to do is loot everything that I want, consolidate it, organize it, talk to all the gangs, and then from there we can move forward with actually talking about what might actually be interesting about this place. So, first of all, yeah, I need to kind of get Gage out of this place. So I'll talk to the bosses, and then we'll move from there. Now, something to point out, though, I did bring aluminum, asbestos, nuclear material, and 2 vegetable starches with me. Just to keep in mind in case that comes up later. There's no need for pretty much anything else, so I'm going to put everything in here. Now it's time to go meet the bosses in style.
You're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma?
Fuck this up, and I will kill you. But if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you.
I don't make promises, and you'll do what I say.
Looks like you're already a step above Colter. I'll see how this plays out.
Hello.
Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Colter.
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, overboss. You're an unknown quantity. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda, clearly.
Soda?
Not quite.
Caps, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
I really am.
Another nut.
William. Of course, Overboss.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
I'll send you my resume and references. Be a good dog and do what you're told, or you'll be put down.
Oh, there, boss. Not in front of my guys, all right? I want you to have this. Consider it a token of our mutual understanding and respect.
And the problem solver, we don't get to use it, guaranteed, yada yada yada. So we've talked to all of the people who are running the gangs, and we will soon be able to finish up some more looting. When's the last time I've been in the backstage?
If you can take something?
Forgot how much oil was down here.
It's gonna feel good to be in charge.
Yeah, sure will. So that's it. Nice and simple, right? And hey, we're in this together.
No thanks. I got this.
Suit yourself. Change your mind. I'll be around.
So, ambitious plan taken care of, and, well, the parks. The parks are mostly completely untenable situations. Safari Park. Well, we have to kill a bunch of gator claws. Can't do that. Nuka-Cola bottling plant. We have to kill a bunch of mirelurks. Can't do that. Dry Rock Gulch. Most of it we could get through, but then we have to kill an animal at the very end in Mad Mulligan's Mine. Can't do that. And Kitty Kingdom. Most of it is combining some speech checks that we get from Brad Burtonstown, whatever, with talking to Mr. Magnificent Magician. But before we can get to that, we do have to actually, kill some ghouls, I believe. Didn't look too deeply into that since I knew that the other 3 parks would be unable to be done anyway. So, yeah, we are not going to be doing any of that. Galactic Zone, however, we could technically run over there, kill a few robots. That'd be nice and easy. Yeah, not nice and easy whatsoever. So I have not completed looting the place, but of course we've been picking up quite a bit. 15 Nuka-Cola, and the rest of this is honestly not too bad.
Congratulations on taking out Colter. I'm, sure you'll do great. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka-World just like Colter. Business as usual, or you could, well, you know, get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever watched someone dig their own grave.
Okay, I get it, boss. Just take it easy. There's no need to get angry. Just forget I said anything, okay?
Well.
Please have
it's
comics.
The highest and mightiest himself.
Unfortunate.
Look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Yeah, and I also need a little bit of... Okay, fine, I'll talk to you.
Lose the attitude, or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it?
Oh, now they're selling Gauss rifles. Yep, sure. Just come over here for a Gauss rifle. God. Now, I probably won't need the 7.62 rounds too much, but just to help out whatever I'm getting, let's buy some. I have enough caps at this point. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. 12 Nuka-Cola. Sure. Okay, looting almost complete. Just Cabby's Cafe, then we'll be done. Excellent. Here's the Nuka side. So, how to deal with the Raiders. The thing with the Raiders is, first of all, do not kill the leaders, do not kill Gage. If you kill any mission essential people, then all of a sudden, all the raiders know that you are the enemy. And that's no good. Better to make it a little easier on yourself. Though, unfortunately, our adrenaline 50% bonus damage is going to go away. Weary is a little nasty. So let's get some sleep done. I think I did see insomnia there. Or sleep, yeah. And well rested after 16 hours of sleep. Okay, properly fed, properly watered, all of that stuff. And yeah, now it's time to start taking on some people. Headshots are still doing it for most of them. Unfortunately, not all of them. Conserve ammo, stay in hidden, and we'll be fine. And we are going to get a lot of loot out of this situation, a lot of level ups, because, yeah, this is just shooting fish in a barrel. Now the caution, that is from the traders. It is annoying, but if you kill a raider, then the traders freak out and put you into caution, even though they don't do anything. So, yeah, that's always a scary bit, but it's fine. As long as you don't see the whole taking the parks back failed, then you're okay. I think we've got just enough with the 5% bonus adrenaline. Unfortunately, working through quite a bit of 50 caliber. Now, Gage, definitely don't shoot him just yet.
Finders keepers, am I right?
Pretty much, Gage, pretty much. So, these are not great weight to value, but we have a trader right around the corner that we've just done a bunch of selling to, so we'll probably be taking a lot of this stuff. But we want to clear out the entire park before it gets to the point where we actually declare war. Now, maximum capacity is pretty good. You'll need to have extra different perks besides just gun nut to get all of the best upgrades, in my opinion. Things like commando for better magazine sizes and stuff. Now, everyone does freak out a little bit, but it's okay. Don't worry about that. They pull out guns, but they are going into cover. So, just stay calm. Danger takes a while to fade, unfortunately. And honestly, this is a perfect time to clear out all these people. If they're completely fine with what's happening, then they're the people that need to die. If they're freaking out like crazy, then they are your friends. Makes perfect sense. But I think that might be everyone. There's not too many raiders in the market. Wondering if I should pick up some...
Hey, Aaron.
50 caliber.
Guns, ammo, you know the deal.
Yeah, sure. 360 caps for 40 bullets. And another person you can't kill. Frickin' Shank.
Easy pickings.
I guess we can do headshots with this one. And caution from the traders, we'll be fine. It is rather anticlimactic, the way of doing this, but it's the safest way in a Yolo run. And I'm carrying too much again. Up goes your head. And your head. And potentially your head. Yep, it also goes pop. Headshot for you. Headshot for you. Raiders freaking out. It's fine. Operator scavers are still fine. Oh, missed. Good enough reason to use the scope. I'm still finding things that I'm missing. Okay, I can start setting up the different gangs. I'm pretty sure we also need to avoid killing Lizzie, which, wow, that is one heck of a headshot that you're avoiding getting on you. Yeah, definitely don't want this to go wrong early. And Lizzie is completely fine with that. And who else?
I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world. How he fell for home.
We've got William, Mags, one more operator. I think that's mostly everyone. Never mind. Okay, taking a buff tats. I'm tired of the fact that I can't pick up all of this wonderful loot. I missed another one. Literally sat on your friend's corpse. And Sierra is very focused. A little too much tunnel vision, not noticing all the dead raiders, but that's fine. I think that is everyone on the outside. Hopefully at least most of them. Just a shrug, looks to left, and gets shot at, does not care. Yeah, I feel like they could have made this a little more consequential to be killing all of the raiders before you actually get to the bosses. It makes sense, they kind of set it up where if you just take out the bosses, then the gangs fall apart. But no, you literally have to take out the bosses, then fight your way through the entire part, killing everyone.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Hell yeah. We find that operator recon team and put them in the...
No, goddamn it. Keep your voice down. I was talking about spooking the traitors.
Okay, I've got enough maximum capacity. I want silencers, I want advanced, but nope. Nothing like that is showing up.
Word for me.
I ain't gonna lie to you all. Love hurts. It really does.
And once you get up here, definitely make sure you're not taking on Dixie or the other guy, whoever that is. Where is he? No clue. Ah, Savoy. Definitely make sure you're not shooting them quite yet. And a level up to level 41. Very interesting. So, I think what I'm going to do is prepare the battlefield. With 3 of them here, it's a little more busy than sometimes. So I think what we'll do is maybe some mines right here. And I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill Nisha, frankly. Let's go one more. Savoy and Dixie like to hang around down here. I think I'll just throw a bunch of mines right here. And then maybe a bunch of mines around here somewhere. Now, they're not going to set these off anytime soon. That's fine. I think what we'll do is just leave them to it. We're getting low on fusion cores. Let's go top those up. Okay, slight issue. We'll get to it in a second, but I need to run to the market. Never thought I'd say it, but I just need more asbestos in my life. Now, thankfully, Shelby did have a coffee pot, a pack of cigarettes, and rat poison. And those 3 pieces of asbestos mean that we're now able to make a jetpack, if only we had science and armor rank 4. Well, thankfully, we just leveled up twice pretty much from killing a bunch of raiders, so science and armor, don't take gun nut, take science. Yeah, science and armor rank 4 means that we finally get to have our jetpack. Goodbye, core assembly, you've served me well, but it's jetpack all the way. Oh, that's nice. But I'm very low when it comes to fusion cores, and I don't have a easy way of getting my AP back, so got to use it a little more sparingly than I'm used to, unfortunately. But we have a jetpack. Okay, so Lizzie is going to be either right here or in here, I'm guessing. So let's mine the entrances. Now, it would be nice to just kill everyone in one fell swoop, but that might not be the case. So a headshot for a weapon that does apparently 544 damage. Yeah, this probably won't do it, will it? But with a little bit of jet and a little bit of luck, we'll be fine. Of course, as you're throwing mines, make sure that you're not throwing them at the person where they're standing, otherwise they immediately go off. And also make sure you're not pointing at the area that you're laying a mine and meleeing when you don't have a mine, because that is also a bad thing to have happen. Okay, the scary bit about this is, well, yeah, we have a cozy couple over here. Yeah, what we have is some animals around this area. And because of that, well, we need to be extra careful. So, I don't feel bad about killing all the pack because clearly this is just wrong. And honestly, why would you sit in that? Because the ghoul's like literally right behind you and can bite you. Okay. And of course I forgot that I had a bunch of weapons in my inventory that I wanted to sell at the shops.
If you can take something, it's yours.
Okay, take your life, and seem to have worked out. And I will use my jetpack, lovely, to get up here. Don't mind me, I'm not here for you. I'm here for him. Backscaver. Backscaver. Scaver. Scaver, and just to make sure. Yep, Scaver. It's Savant triggering less and less, but when it does, pretty good. So Mason can be chilled there. Okay, Idiot Savant triggering twice in a row just to prove me it can still trigger kind of often. Now, I'm not hurting for any experience anymore, but let's go into the back room. A lot of sleepers. That's fine. Oh my god, there's a cat, like, right there. It's a little too close for comfort. Somehow I'm hidden. The cat isn't dead, it's breathing, it's fine. It's just a little terrifying that I was shooting so close to a cat. Don't pickpocket the dog. There we go. Okay, and because we can't come back in here after we do the killing of Mason, we need to be extra careful. That we literally pick up everything we possibly want. Honestly, just to make sure that no animals follow me outside, and then I can't get to this without paxing them, I'm going to just take a little bit of time, move stuff into the market. Okay, I think we're finally ready when it comes to this situation... Okay. I immediately noticed that there's a raider that I missed. Good. Good, good. Now, I think we're finally ready to start killing some bosses. Now, we've done enough killing to get our adrenaline back up to 50%. Let's get water and food dealt with. Now, I think, yeah, Mason, just the headshot. And then we should be able to hide up here. Animals can't get to us. None of the animals have ranged attacks. And then we stealth boy our way out if we need to. And Idiot Savant, 666 for Mason. The Grand Tour has failed, but it is now open season. Don't notice me, attack dog. Don't notice me. Like that dog just is coming in and out of the amphitheater. Okay, we'll need to take a stealth boy on our way out, I'm pretty sure. These dogs are pretty perceptive. Don't notice me, don't notice me. So we are now at war with pretty much every single thing here in Nuka-World, even though we don't want to kill the animals over there. Traders, obviously, we don't need to kill them, but Shank, oh Shank, you brought this upon yourself for making me go back and forth into and out of the Commonwealth so many times on other runs. And he doesn't even have a Shank attached to his scoped 44. And the robot goes down. Don't care to have that robot around. Okay, let's jump in here. Now, we're probably going to run into a situation where we kill at least a couple of them with the mines, but they don't all die. They're not dying. I'm going to get Psycho ready. One Psycho. And what are we looking at? Bunch of frag mines. Let's just take them out. And caution. We get back. Okay, that didn't even pester you. Let's just jet and get a headshot off. Be ready for William. And that seemed to have worked. I could have sworn I picked this stuff up. Calibrated, powerful, pretty good. That's nice to see they have the suppressor. A small quick eject mag. I'd rather do the drum. Long covered, welded, calibrated, powerful. That could be useful. So that's everyone taken care of. Did I miss anything? Yes, I did. So those mines were barely anything, but bottle cap mines did pretty good against William. Death by caps, a fitting end to the leadership of the operators. And last but not least, we need to, well, not exactly last. There's a couple more things to deal with. One of them being good old Gage over here. And that's nice and easy. Yeah, I was really worried about trying to take on Nuka-World without a Gauss rifle when it came to the bosses. I knew I would be able to clear out all of the raiders and it'd be fine, but then to leave it just kind of halfway done, leave the bosses around, come back with a Gauss rifle, that didn't seem very fun to me, so That's one of the reasons why we did it this way. But in here, same thing as last time, but I think we'll have more room to work around at the very least, so I'm not too worried. Okay, immediately having someone blown to bits, and I need to hit these shots. Hit him in the face. Yeah, come over here. Okay, this has gone horribly wrong. And you go down. And I left... Okay. I need to get back into the hang of Gauss rifles. I think we're good. Okay. Messy, messy, messy. Jump in there, immediately have an explosion. Miss a bunch. But that's fine. It all worked out in the end. I really should have set it up. Did that really not blow up those mines? Okay, quick before my mild dehydration starts getting any worse. So I think we are all set. We've cleared all the raiders out. Let's go talk to the doctor, and then we can head off to the power plant. And with our jetpack, I think we'll be just fine getting through that pretty easily. We don't have to waste any resources on stealth boys or syringes. I did have the Galactic Zone as a place that I could go get some extra experience in case I wasn't able to get to level 41, but I made it through to level 41 just fine. And it doesn't look like there's any animals that got into this situation between the amphitheater and the market. So we're fine to enter through here. Better safe than sorry.
This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done.
Getting shit done indeed. Okay.
You killed the raiders. All of them. I have to ask, why?
Not sure, really. Yeah, I guess I just felt like killing a lot of people.
Oh. Okay, boss. I, really hope you've scratched that itch now. Wherever the road takes you, know that you'll always be welcomed back here in Nuka-World. Now, if you'll excuse me...
And open season complete. 726 experience. Pretty good. Alex, do you have your stuff back? Still no Colmex, unfortunately. But yes, I think next thing we need to do... It's, gotten a little too bright for a fireworks show, but screw it. Fireworks show time coming right up. Now we only have the 24-pack syringes and some mine cloud syringes to get us to the power station, but yeah, it should be fine. So a couple more fusion cores just to make sure that we're not running low, and north or south of the Galactic Zone. South is crickets, mirelurks, some bugs, and north is... there's some ghouls over there. And I guess what I could try doing is simply going through the Galactic Zone, which makes no sense whatsoever. But with our jetpack, we might just be able to get up there. Be nice and safe. Okay, so here in the Galactic Zone, enemies can shoot at us like crazy, frankly. But the rad storm coming on? Can't help but feel this is rad stormy. Yeah, I feel like this is a rad storminess. So we're sitting at 81 right now. That is completely fine. Just work your way around, up and above. And did the rad storm immediately Okay, that's kind of strange. I was fine with a rad storm, but apparently getting into different parks or something resets the weather. I have no clue. So here's a pretty good vantage point of figuring out how to get to the power plant in the first place. Below us there should be some bugs, so I want to keep on moving, but yeah, Deathclaw, pretty much flat open territory is not exactly safe when it comes to the terrain, so I always go up the main road and then avoid enemies as I need to. I can just kind of make my way down here. No one will be the wiser, hopefully. And if I need to, I can jet, quantum, syringe, anything and everything that is necessary. So this wonderful Nuka-World can become a sanctuary for all the animals, bugs, creatures here. I'm just going to get this thing out to be sure I'm ready. Now avoid those crickets, obviously, and there's some fighting. It's either gunners, super mutants, the pack disciples, operators, and I'll let them have it, whatever they're fighting. I'm just going to assume it's human on human. Now we're coming up on our first ghouls, and I think it's better to go to the right here and then work our way up. Broad daylight, probably the worst time to actually do this, but it's fine. We'll work around it. And if they start chasing me, I am completely prepared to use my jetpack to its fullest potential. I think we're good. Now, bugs and bears to your left, some little rats to the right. But if you can just follow this up, you should be pretty safe. And just move forward, and you can regenerate action points faster. And from here, we should be able to just make it. There we go. Skip all the ghouls, jetpack for the win, and we get to have a nice, well, actually not a nice view because it's bright and the fireworks don't, yeah, show up too well, but we're turning them on anyway. Power back on. Very strange that there's a single button that just turns on the entire thing. Oh, that's fine. You can kind of see some stuff in the distance. Yep, there's an explosion. But with that, yeah, Nuka-World is complete. I don't know if the animals and the ghouls particularly like the explosions. I don't know if the Galactic Zone is going to have its robots kill any animals outside of it. There's a lot of unknowns, but I have come in, I've cleared out the raiders, I've cleared out their impetuousness to actually get control of the park and kill a bunch of other things, like the gator claws, the bloodworms, the mirelurks, the ghouls. So, yeah, I think it's a win for the creatures and the animals of the Commonwealth, and now for Nuka-World itself. How close is Nuka-World to the Commonwealth? I'm not entirely sure. But now that that's complete, let's go back home to our Fizz-Top mansion and take stock of what we've gained in this part. I'm honestly not sure if I can make it back the way I came, getting on the Saturn over there. And hidden is going into caution, is going into crickets. Okay, this is where we have to be a little careful, as in extremely careful. I'm running straight at that, and I'm still in danger. Oh, good. Good. I know we're safe for at least a little bit. Danger fading. Yeah, the crickets are coming. Okay. First question. Can we make it up there? I feel like we might be able to. I might need to have a little bit of help. We've got quite a bit of quantum. Put that on 7. I'm going to get jet fuel going. And start sprinting, start jetpacking, quantum, just to be sure, and we're good. Okay, this is very, very patchy, but it's fine. We can work with patchy. And the crickets are none the wiser. We don't need to do anything to the crickets. Yeah, I'm enjoying the jetpack. It's good to have it back. And down here should be nice and clear. And as the rain begins to wash away the taint of the raider, all of the dead bodies that we've left around, the traders, they are in no way capable of doing any harm to the local wildlife. They're just traders. But yeah, what we need to do is really take a look at how much we've gained, because there's no way I'm going to be able to take everything back, unfortunately. And it's a shame, but I guess we could work on taking things in a few trips, but it's kind of annoying to get here, yada yada yada. So starting out with Nuka-Cola, I feel like 35 Nuka-Cola is plenty. And this isn't even all the 7.62 rounds that we've picked up, because there's plenty more in the marketplace. I'm going to take some buff tats and a... Am I hungry? Of course I'm hungry. Properly fed. Let's get a grilled rad stag going. Okay, gonna definitely be leaving a lot behind. And back in here, we are... Yeah, looking for a way to work on just a few things. Calibrated, powerful, long covered, light stock, small quick eject. All of this is fine, but we want to have the drum magazine. And so altogether, between what we picked up at the market and off all the dead bodies, we're at 1311 for 7.62 rounds. Yeah, that's a bit much. Now, one thing I should have done probably was to actually make it so my legs actually have the extra 50 carrying a weight on each of them, and just brought that mod along, thrown it on at the very end. I'm not going to do that. There is just too much stuff even for that extra 100 weight. We'll leave some stuff here. It was always going to be painful, being stuck, not being able to take everything back home, but yeah, I've grown to just accept it. So we're going back to the Commonwealth, and from there we'll be able to... Just tempting me. I have no carry weight. Just screw it. I can always come back if I really, really need this stuff, but I don't think I do. And easy enough to get home.
Now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and
It's just when you actually want to get back to Nuka-World that it becomes an issue. And just like that, back in the Commonwealth, nice and easy. Random raider scaver around here. That happens from time to time. But yeah. Let's just jump straight back to the Institute, because thank God we have a teleporter. And jump straight out of the Institute because we are just too lazy to walk around the Commonwealth. And yeah, let's get back home before the buff tats wears out. And home sweet home, I want to take a quick look at these two guns that I brought back with me. Drum magazine comes off. Drum magazine goes on. It does take the commando to get that, so something we wouldn't otherwise be able to have access to. So advanced receiver, it's still waiting on Rifleman 5. Luckily this came with this, we don't need a gun nut rank 4 immediately. Light stock is the good one with the exceptional recoil. And of course, suppressor. This thing is just wonderful. Massive amount of recoil control. Okay, where's a good target to aim for? Let's aim for that thing. This little square right here. Keep it in there. We can just throw as many bullets as we want at a target that's very far away. And yeah, I think that that is going to be pretty useful. I don't like the night vision scope, though. It doesn't help as much as it hinders, frankly. So we'll go over to medium scope. That'll be just fine. Have that same situation. It's just such a good multiple shot weapon. And we have enough bullets to last us quite a while. Now, unfortunately, if we're having these three as our main weapons and then friendly fire, we don't have a recon scope currently, so I think I will be taking a rank of gun nut. Get bout time up to a recon scope. Short recon scope is fine. I want to be able to shoot enemies that are close by and not have them be going in and out of the scope's view. Okay, so pretty much VATS defense, taking on day-to-day enemies, and making sure that we get the kill off on the right enemy. But that is enough for now, I think. We have been able to get quite a bit done this part. We got our first non-Automatron DLC started, and completed our first non-Automatron DLC. Well, our first DLC, full stop. We're also able to get this part, our jetpack, a new weapon, and plenty of ammo, plenty of Nuka-Cola. We now have enough Nuka-Cola to deal with oh so much. We would be able to pack syringe our way through the rest of the game, I think. No problems there, but next thing we want to do maybe is pick up a little bit of extra damage. We're sitting on something close to 90 rads, and if we picked up 150 more rads, and then we maybe took 60 rads... Well, anyway, the biggest thing is our health is still sitting at a pretty nice amount. Let's get a percentage for it. Nice and easy, I don't want to do any maths. Okay, so our health looking at 70%, and that leaves plenty of room for us to get 150 rads from Far Harbor. And Far Harbor, it has a certain perk which will be very useful for that. An extra 20% damage could just make the difference in a few of the shots that I'll be taking. But with the Gauss rifle, the 7.62, and of course our combat rifle, yeah, I think we are going to be able to handle most combat situations moving forward. Plus, of course, plenty of grenades, always able to go back to Nuka-World for some more ammo. I think I left something like 40 grenades there and some other stuff. But yeah, I think we are ready for Far Harbor, and to get through that without killing any animals or creatures, because conservation run, it's actually working out pretty nicely. I haven't killed any animals or creatures, and yeah, we are approaching the end game. But yeah, next time I think we'll do some quick talks with the Institute, with a synth or two, and then move on to good old Far Harbor, pick up some extra damage, and then from there, well, we might have just a couple more DLCs, a couple more parts to get through the rest of this game. Plenty to do, but that's for later. Until then, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please, with Fallout 4, Conservationists Only Live Once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, farewell.